We've been talking about this 99X show. Probably one of the biggest concerts of the summer is Pearl Jam, right? Sold out, State Farm Arena, Tuesday, April 29th. We've got your hookup. It's the Morning X VIP Suite from Barnesology, presented by Barnesology. Food and drinks, all from Solomon Brothers Jewelers. All you have to do is listen to 2 Pearl Jam songs played back to back between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. And then after that, listen for your keyword to text in. It could happen at any time.
I'm so committed. I went down there to the actual, they were like, let me just show you a suite. I go, no, I want the actual suite. So we went to the actual suite and I filmed a walkthrough. It's dope. I mean,
if you haven't seen that, go to our socials.
Yeah, it's on all the socials. It'll take you through where you're going to be. Those seats have your name on it.
I like how it's preloaded with your Diet Cokes.
Well, yeah, they know I'm coming. They know I'm coming. Okay, we thank you for those that like the segment we're about to do because we got a lot of feedback that people seem to like it. So maybe it's that whole nostalgia thing. And it's a very, very expensive contraption that's hidden behind this huge mural inside the 99X studio. And what it is a time machine. We can get in this thing and go back to this day in whatever year we want to go back to. So I thought today we would just split it right down the middle. Let's go back to this day, March 31st, 1995.
Ooh.
All right.
Well, you in 95.
We're going to go in. Let me put the code. Hold on. I'm trying to get...
I was 29.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to put this in here.
Please enter access code.
Okay, guys, hold on. Hold on. Whoa. Wow.
Dizzy.
Whew. This is a trip. We're back in March 31st, 1995.
Unbelievable.
This is like, how do you explain this? We're in a very cavernous, huge room, and there are huge displays in every direction. Look, Leslie, there's Movie Town for you.
I feel like I'm at the Sphere or something.
It is. It does feel like that.
Yeah.
Shall we talk about some of the movies from 95?
Look at them. There's movie posters all along the wall.
Oh, here's one. I know Crash loved this one. Toy Story.
Absolutely.
Groundbreaking from Pixar. The first feature-length computer animated movie.
Wow, that was the first big one.
Yeah, started
Crazy.
a new era for animation. Now, I remember this one. Was this the time we interviewed Mel Gibson?
You in a hotel room with Mel Gibson.
I did go to the Braveheart. I did go to the hotel room. He starred and directed this epic historical drama. Went on to win an Oscar for Best Picture. Braveheart.
Oh, that next one? That scared the hell out of me. I forgot about that movie.
I totally had nightmares. 7.
Oh, what's in the
7.
box?
Remember out in
dark
that
crime
field?
thriller.
Oh.
Yeah, Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman. It really did become a cult classic. Oh, look around. Apollo 13. Tom Hanks. True story of the ill-fated moon mission with the iconic line, "Houston, we have a problem."
Great flick.
Here's another one that the whole series was incredible. Die Hard with a Vengeance.
I remember that poster so well, and I forgot that there was this. Was that the second one?
Can't remember if
No.
it was this. What was the
That-
second one?
The second one was just Die Hard 2,
Oh,
I
right,
think.
right,
And
right,
then
right,
this was
right,
the
yeah.
third one, yeah.
Bruce Willis, of course, John McClane, teaming up with Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, that was a classic. Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Look at that right there, and this whole TV show's on the opposite side here. These shows, when you look at them now, just dominated so hardcore. Of course, Friends.
Oh, God.
On this, this day, they were entering their second season, and the popularity was exponentially going. March 31st, 95, ER.
ER,
Dominated ratings. And now, all these shows, there's a ton of new shows that are all trying to copy this formula.
All the 911 shows, yeah.
All of them. And even a bunch of, there's that new show, Pulse, about ERs in Miami.
Yes,
all these
yes,
things.
yes.
X-Files, I
was a big
never
fan.
watched.
I love the X-Files.
So cool. The truth is out there.
Couldn't get into it. Mad About You, which, if you remember, was so big, and it reached the peak with that whole baby thing, the Paul and Jamie's baby.
Sure did.
Remember that? The birth of the baby?
Yes.
That show was massive. And it wasn't it before Seinfeld? It was on that Thursday night lineup, I thought. Could
I
be, don't know.
haven't heard about this show in ages.
I don't know. And Star Trek Voyager premiered in this year, which, I mean, that added to the Star Trek franchise legacy, which I know, Crash, you're such a monster fan of.
Oh, yeah, then Deep Space Nine, and it just went from there, yeah. No, it was cool.
It crashed.
I was going to say,
there
I
we
love
go.
my fashions. How about Doc Martens and flannel? Oh, my God.
That
still... I mean, still holds up, too, with grunge.
Are
I mean,
you kidding?
You can
we
still
had
wear
Doc
it.
Martens backstage at Big Day Out.
Thank you.
That was so big.
Yes, and along with that, how about platform sneakers?
Those are back.
Spice Girls. Yeah.
I never got
Yeah.
into them.
Really?
Nope.
You see those
chunky,
chucks
chunky.
that have the huge bottoms on them?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Those are back.
The big ones. Now, Leslie, were you ever a crop top girl?
Never.
Overalls and crop tops in 95.
I remember that at
Yes.
Big Day Out. Every girl was wearing that. Everyone.
I think of Britney Spears.
Yeah. Clueless, of course, you know, the movie and everything. How about this one? And it kind of comes and goes, this one. Frosted tips. Remember
Yes.
dudes started spiking their hair and frosting it?
Yes.
I never frosted a tip.
Did you?
Well, I did, and then Jersey Shore brought it back, remember? With the little spiky tips.
That's
yeah.
true.
I wonder who thought of that. Remember, Ryan Seacrest did that, and he got a lot of grief for it early on.
Oh, guys, look over here. Look over
What is
here.
that?
What's up?
Oh, the world stopped.
Oh, yes.
The world stopped for this one. We're going back to 1985. O.J. Simpson trial verdict.
95,
Remember?
not 85.
I'm sorry.
You're going to
95.
take 10 years before he knew he was going to kill anyone. Do you remember where we were? You and I were on stage introducing a band, and we introduced the verdict at the Fox.
Wow.
Who was the band
Bush.
that we were?
It was Bush. I remember it vividly. The verdict came in, and we were
No
just
Doubt
about
opened,
to go
I
on.
think. Yeah.
And at that time, there was no social media, so we gave the information to the room.
Great memory.
Freak show.
Yeah, that was when he was found not guilty. How about Windows 95, the launch of that? Yes, it
Still
revolutionized
sucks.
personal computers.
Still awful.
The iconic start menu. Here's another one. Talk about true crime. The Unabomber's Manifesto. Remember, it was published in the Washington Post and the New York Times?
Yeah, that was a
And then
big
they found
deal.
Ted Kaczynski. Here we go. 95, March 31st. DVD technology was introduced.
Oh, that was huge because that was the crossover from VHS. That was massive.
Yeah,
That was
promising
95?
better quality, more storage. And
Wow.
a lot of true crime here. What's going on? The Oklahoma City bombing. That was April 19th. Remember? Timothy McVeigh killing 168 people.
So this is the 30th anniversary of that. No wonder there's so many docs that are coming out now about it.
Because all of this, yes. Wow.
Oh man, we're at the end of the tunnel, and this is where it happens. This is the music area. Look up there. I mean, that picture alone, that album cover, Alanis, Jagged Little
Yeah.
Pill,
Iconic.
one of the best-selling albums of the entire decade. Look over there, Coolio, Gangsta's Paradise.
Yes.
Man, that song was a global hit. Remember that movie Dangerous Minds?
Yes.
It was in
Now
that
that you
movie.
bring that up, yeah.
Way back there. There's ATL representing TLC's Waterfalls.
I loved that song.
That thing, really a defining track of 1995. That dominated the charts for a long time. Oh, debut album from the Foo Fighters. Forgot that was 95.
Right in the middle of 99X.
Yeah.
Right in the middle. And then the war. Look on the backside right there. Blur versus Oasis. It was the Britpop war of 95.
I know, now they're friends. I love it.
Are they really? They're now close?
Well, they were talking about maybe Damon Albarn opening up some of the shows, remember?
Oh, wow.
That would be cool.
Okay, here, this is the button I love to hit when we get through the end of the tunnel. On this day, March 31st, 1995, here were the top 10 songs on 99X. That day, on our chart, these songs, and we'll go down to 2, and then I'll play one in its entirety. Take this trip down memory lane. See how many of them you can name. These were the top 10 songs on 99X that day. This day, March 31st, 95. Here we go. Crash, that first one I saw you kind of turn your eyes up. You're like, that was Simple Minds.
Oh, wow. I
She's
had no
a
clue.
river.
She had no clue.
Can you just play that all day? I love that medley.
All right, you know what this means? It went all the way down. There's a very obvious band missing that's number one, but we have to go back to the studio to play it. It won't let us play. I'm trying pushing the button. It won't let us do it. So you guys on?
Okay.
Strap yourself.
Hang on, let me
Crash.
strap in.
Fit. Yeah, Leslie, put that back strap. Okay, good. Okay. Hold on, everybody. Here we go. We're back. There's a very obvious band missing. This was the number one song on this day in 1995 on 99X. When I Come Around, Green Day is on 99X.
If you're listening to sports,
how the Chiefs react to this loss will be fascinating.
Mixed with pop culture, sprinkled with celebrity interviews.
True or false, Kevin Bacon, for your role in Footloose. You attended classes at a high school.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. Morgan Freeman. What was it like working with Gene Hackman?
He came up in one scene and whispered in my ear, "I'm going to hurt you." I believed him.
And you're enjoying the Rich Eisen Show podcast.
Speaking of podcasts,
follow and listen on your favorite platform.